Hi everyone, it's Jamie Canner, and I'm so excited. We all woke up, well, some of us woke up at 4:30 in the morning on the 1st. Where are we going? Where are we going? Well, guess what? We're going to Atlantis. We're going to the Bahamas. And this is incredibly exciting because most people, it's a big deal to take their family on a trip to the Bahamas, to the Atlantis Hotel. And not only is it a big deal, but it's an enormous expense for most people. And it's not in their budget. So when you can offer someone a free trip to the Bahamas and a free trip to the Atlantis for yourself and then for your friends and your family and whoever wants to go with you, it's like a lot to get excited about. So step number one, you've got to put a picture of the hotel, make it your screensaver on your computer. Where's my phone? Make it your screensaver on your phone, put it up in your office, put it in your bathroom where you brush your teeth, because really what you need to be doing is telling your subconscious mind 24 hours a day, I'm going to the Bahamas. I'm going to the Bahamas. I'm going to win this trip. So I've been on, I don't know, 14, 15, 16 trips, and this is how I did it. I planted the seeds inside my subconscious that it was a done deal, and that I was going to win the trip no matter what. And I'll never forget, Dark 100, when I earned my first Arbonne trip. It was a trip to Maui for two, including airfare. And when I first saw the qualifications, literally, I didn't have the same brain I had now. I thought, oh my gosh, that's so much. How could I ever earn that? And I went to a meeting, and one of the leaders in Arbonne stood up and she said, a free trip to Maui? Like, I'd go door to door for that, and we don't even have to. And that really resonated with me. I thought, she's so right. Like, all I have to do is just start sharing Arbonne with everyone I know. And of course, I was on the plane, and I brought my husband, and it was amazing. And it was the start of many, many free trips. So that's step number one. You got to tell your brain 24/7 that you're going to win by the pictures, the sights, the sounds, and the screensavers. Step number two, make sure to print the qualifications. Go for the biggest. What's the worst that can happen? You'll hit the next level. So go for the biggest. That's step number one. Step number two, you need a tracker. Now, for those of you that are brand new in Arbonne, one of the top months says August. That's for those of us that have been around longer than August. And we got points in August. So just disregard that if you're brand new. Otherwise, you have a tracker here that gives you your volume for the month, and it goes across for 5 new managers. Now, we can all promote 5 managers if we put our mind to it. I was talking to someone the other day, and she said, oh gosh, I'm not going to hit my goals for the end of the month. And I said, what if I told you that by midnight tonight, if you hit your goal, I would write you a check for $10,000. Do you think you could hit your goal? She started laughing. So of course, when we know there's a prize at the end, we know that we can hit a goal. When you got to wave that prize for yourself, you got to wave that carrot for yourself, and go looking for your next managers. Go looking for the people that are sharp, that are smart, that are hardworking, and that want to win a free trip. And I'm going to read to you right off my Facebook page what I've been saying to people to get them excited about winning. So print the tracker and make sure you put it in a plastic sleeve or put it on your bulletin board or whatever you're going to do, put it in your calendar. And speaking of calendar, that's next. So here's my calendar. You're going to take out your calendar. Mine was pretty full for November. And take a look at December, January, and start scheduling. I'm dropping stuff. I'm so excited. And start scheduling. So I just went and had my hair done, and I was telling the girl that I have these amazing shakes, and she said, oh, you should come into our salon and do an event here. I was like, done and done. Okay, it's already scheduled on the books. I talked to the head person, done and done. So it just takes a second. Like, wherever you're going, I sent you an email yesterday, and it had 3 magic words that Michael Durkin is using. By the way, hey, who do you know that wants to lose weight? By the way, hey, who do you know that wants to win a free trip? So now I'm going to tell you what I've been saying to people, because I have a lot of Facebook friends. So when they comment, when they like anything, here's what I've been saying to them. This is so funny that I'm going to read right from this because it's very fascinating. So one of the gals, I said, she liked one of my pictures, the boxes of Tiffany. I didn't even realize it, but she lives in New York, and I'm going to see her tomorrow, which is so funny. But okay, the universe is working. So here's what happened. I said, hey, thanks for the like. And then she was like, oh, smiley face. And I said, are you interested in a free trip to the Bahamas? She texts back, always, with a smiley face. So then I said, Then I looked on her profile and I realized she lives in New York. I said, oh my God, this is so funny. I'm going to be in New York tomorrow. I said, let's meet for coffee. So now we're like Facebooking and trying to figure out our time. So flippin' funny. Then another girl liked one of my pictures. And so I said to her, I looked on her profile and I saw she's in Florida and she used to live in Chicago. That's how I know her. So I was like, hey, girlfriend, did you move? Where are you? And she said, yeah, my daughter and I, we moved to Fort Lauderdale. I really like being here. I love your inspirational quotes and your yoga shares. So I was like, wow, that's great. Are you working? What are you doing? This is all happening on Facebook. So she said, oh, I work with, an insurance company. And it's a good company, but I would prefer to be sitting less in an office and doing more yoga. Ding, ding, ding. So I said, oh my gosh, I can help you have more yoga. I would love to help you have more yoga in your life. And by the way, are you open to another income stream and a free trip to the Atlantis for you and your daughter? She's a single mom. She's like, I would love to know more! Exclamation, exclamation. Then I said, fabulous, I would love to connect with you. When's a good time? Then I didn't hear back from her till today. And she said, hey, are you free to talk to me this weekend? Here's my cell number. Have a great day. And I said, fabulous, I'll call you on Saturday. And she said, thank you so much. Okay, she's thanking me. Like, where's my boxes of Tiffany's? I don't think I have one down here. But like I was talking to a girl this morning and she said, well, how do you like convince people to sign up and join you? I'm like, first of all, I'm not convincing anybody. I said to her, listen, Stacy, if I gave you a Tiffany box wrapped up in a white ribbon and I said, here's a gift for you, would you open it? She said, yes. I said, Stacy, this is bigger and better than a Tiffany box and I'm giving a gift. So all you have to do is ask. Here's what I said to the other person. What I say to the other person, hey, girlfriend, she liked something I did. And I said, would you be interested in a free trip to the Bahamas? And she was like, yes, give me the details. So, it's really kind of like, who is open to a free trip? Who likes to travel? Another girl that we did a three-way call with on, I forgot, 4 days ago. I said, well, what's your hot button? Like if you were earning an extra, how much money a month? She said $2,000 a month. I said, so if you were earning an extra $2,000 a month, what would you do with it? Well, I love to travel. Okay, the trip launched. I Facebook messaged her. Oh my gosh, you love to travel. How about a free trip to the Bahamas? Another girl, I texted her. I said, Sarah, tell your husband we're going to the Bahamas. And she was like so excited. So like really that's all you have to do is just get excited and make sure you're sharing with people. I'm going to give you some tips on what to say if you're calling people and actually using the phone. This is a great training and I'm going to share this up on our team Facebook page. Dr. Laura Fortner did this. It was an audio call. Donna Weiser has it on her site and I'm going to I'll share the recording link, but I loved it. So what she did was she said, grab your smile and your, oops, and your broken cell phone and your list. You need a list. All right. So go through Facebook, go through your phone, start at A. Like I went through my phone the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, I never called her. I didn't call her. So grab your smile, grab your cell phone and remember less is more. You are not in the convincing business. Don't try and share the details over the phone. You know what someone said to me? Oh, about the points. So this is really, really important. She said, well, how many points do I have? No, she said, how much do I have to sell to win the trip? And I said, oh my gosh, I forgot to mention, it's not just your sales. When you sponsor, you mentioned you have friends in Florida and friends here and friends there. Guess what? You get to count their sales too. So if I give you a number, it's going to sound like a lot. But if you divide it by 5 people or 10 people, now you've divided it down into like a really small amount. She's like, that's amazing. So you need to remember, you get to count the sales of your central district and all the central districts you promote, which is huge and very important. Okay, so here's the 3 C's that Dr. Laura Fortner recommends when you are calling. Compliment, create curiosity, and have them commit to an appointment. So if I'm calling someone, I'm going to be like, hey, Ellen, it's Jamie calling. Am I catching you at a good time? Or do you have a minute to chat? She says yes. You know, Ellen, the reason I'm calling is I've started this amazing business, and we just launched a free trip to the Bahamas, and I know you and Bob love to travel. I thought of you right away. I highly respect you. You're such a hard worker. People love to be around you, and you know, I think it'd be great at what I do. Would you be willing to sit down with me for a cup of coffee for 15 or 20 minutes so that I could share with you a little bit about what I'm doing and show you how you could earn a free trip for you and Bob? So of course she's going to say yes. And then I'm going to ask her, is Tuesday or Thursday better for you? Is morning or afternoon better for you? So always giving people a choice. And so really another way to call people is maybe you don't know them that well, and to call them up and say, this is the approach I used when I built my business a lot through the cold market. I would call people and say, hey, Sherry, this is Jamie calling, and I hope am I catching you at a good time? The reason I'm calling is I really value your opinion. You're an amazing businesswoman. You're a leader in the community, and I just started this business, or I have this incredible business, and I'm looking for 2 to 3 people to join my team, and I thought you might know just the right person. In addition, we're launching a free trip to the Bahamas, and I'm wondering who you know might be looking for a free vacation. Would you be willing to sit down with me for a cup of coffee for 15 or 20 minutes? Is weekdays or weekends better for you? And so the other thing that I also like to do is when I do a presentation, I like to call people within 48 hours and thank them. Mary, thank you so much for coming to the Healthy Living last night, or Tuesday night at Dina's house. I'm so glad that you were able to join us, and really it was great meeting you. You're so friendly. You have such a great personality. You know, I'm wondering if you're open to another income stream, because I'd love to share with you what I do. I think you'd be great at it. Let's sit down for a cup of coffee. What's usually good for you? Tuesdays or Thursdays? So really, you want to make sure you're complimenting people and you are sincere. Always sincere. I'm always sincere with what I say and do, and people know that you're being sincere. And reaching out to people. This is like such a perfect time to say, hey, are you looking for a free vacation? Are you interested in another income stream? Would you like to be in the Bahamas for free? When was the last time you went on vacation? You know, so you're going to reach out and reach out and reach out, and we don't know who's going to say yes and who's going to say no. But the bottom line is, you're on a mission. You have a goal. You're tracking. You know where you're going. We're all going to the beach. I want to do a jumping photo on the beach of our team and all of the huge, massive promotions. So look on the team Facebook page. We're going to have these documents posted, and please let me know if you're in. Like, send me a text, send me a Facebook message. I'm in. I'm going to the Bahamas, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plant in my subconscious your tracker. I'm going to put your name on the top. It's going on my wall, and every time I look at it, your name and the Atlantis Hotel is going in my brain, and I'm sending it back to you. Make it a great day. So excited, and we'll be in Nueve York, having a blast at Magic of Manhattan. Take care. Love you all. Bye.